Hi to everyone, my name is Ana Paula Zuluaga. I belong to SEAT Dos Quebradas and I'm from Manizales. So guys, I'm gonna tell you about the reflection on linguistic and part of speech. So the first question was, how do you compare the quotidian from Wallace Chef at the beginning of the chapter with the purpose of linguistic? So he compared linguistic with a CSI criminologistic case, showing us that language has a structure who needs to be separated as a clue. Like criminalistic consent, in that way every part of a speech has a known or a specific function inside the structure language, giving in that case the sense language in sentences, in that order of ideas when within your language as a study object, we identify every part like subject, adverbs, nouns, etc. It makes sense to the sentences. Thus, be aware the language, structure, and what functions makes every word inside the speech. So the second question was, why do you think some people approach the study of linguistics with apprehensiveness? Is this your case? Explain it. So while many people see linguistics as a group of rules without any specific purpose or a function, maybe they thought that it's losing time to know what is a subject, adverbs, or what rules you have to use in every case for language, because they don't need that in your life. So that kind of people think it's only the objective to speak an idiom and make that the other ones understand you. So maybe that's why, because they don't want to be your teachers, idiom teachers. So maybe they don't need that in her lives, on their lives. So maybe that's the reason, because they don't use that. But well, in other hand, in my case, uh, well, I have the opportunity to study at the past morphosyntaxis and semiotic, so for Spanish language. So when I studied that, I really understand many parts of our idiom in Spanish. I mean, many rules, many things that can work. So every part of the speech, what is an adverb, what is an a subject, noun, or in which cases use it. So it is so useful if you're gonna teach some idiom. So I mean, the book or the material was designed for teaching in Spanish to other people. So in that way, you can, teach to someone who doesn't speak Spanish, uh, or well, who doesn't speak English in that case, in a professional way and with all the structure. I mean, this is pilot for you if you want to teach idioms in your future. Well, well, in that end. So the number three is linguistic, about correctness in language use. Linguistic is most than correctness. It's not only about the role, it's about to understand language and the structure of this. It's like a wash pieces. Every part is important in order to the wash works. So it's the same with language. That's why linguistics is the science of who study it and explain it. That's why this is a really vast object of study, because it has many meanings, it has many details, and you have to understand, because language is a really complex, you know, it's a really complex situation, it's a really complex mm, object to study. Well, and for finish, what are the names of the greatest contributors to linguistic file? How will you label each of them? So Ferdinand de Saussure is the father of modern linguistics, so is the most important linguistic, I think. So Chomsky is known for the language acquisition device, and Holiday he's recognized because he created the system functional linguistic. So all those important authors were so important for the linguistic studies. And well, that's all. Have a good day, guys.